Today I'm going to be talking about unmotivated days when we don't really feel like doing anything. May days. We don't wake up every morning feeling so energetic and feeling like, oh, I've got it all sorted out today. I'm going to do the most amazing things. All the things on my to-do list are going to be check. There are some days we wake up like that, and there are some days when we don't, that we just want to stay on our phones and keep scrolling or just do things that are a bit dumb, and we just stay on those things for way too much longer than we should, and we just keep getting ourselves drawn into those things, and at the end of the day we end up not achieving the things that we might have thought we want to do for the day. And I just want to talk a little bit more about it because recently I've been having few of those days than I thought I would, and it's really getting at me, and I really want to process this out there and share how sometimes I've been able to overcome it, and sometimes when I'm so drawn into it and then I end up not doing anything at the end of the day. So I just got myself into thinking that, why do I wake up sometimes and I feel like, okay, I want to do these things, and some days I don't do that what I want to do? So I just want to share my thought processes. And I realized that every single day we have hundreds and hundreds of decisions, if not more, that we make every single day, like getting up from bed, taking our toothbrush to brush our teeth, all those tiny little things that we don't even think about anymore because we are so used to them, but still they are decisions that we do make every single day. And when I find myself not really doing what I really want to do, I tell myself that the fact that I'm doing what I don't want to do is also a decision not to do what I want to do. I don't know if that makes sense. So either your action or your inaction is actually a decision. So every single day is packed with so many decisions of maybe you're going to respond to whatever somebody says, or you're going to keep quiet. Maybe you're going to go to the grocery store, or you're going to stay at home on the couch watching TV. Maybe you're going to carry your book to read, or you are going to go out to visit friends. So every single day is actually packed with decisions. So when I feel like I don't want to do anything, I ask myself, okay, you don't want to do anything, but this is also a decision that you're making for yourself, and is this decision going to be worthwhile at the end of the day? And then I realized also that the fact that some days we don't want to do anything could be okay, because maybe we've been up and down the whole time and our body just needs some rest, because our body knows how to get the rest that it needs when it needs it. So sometimes we are just knocked out, we don't want to do anything, we are just asleep all day, or we are just dragging all day, and it's fine. But if this is happening quite frequently, it could be a sign that something might be going on in our mental health. Could be an indication of so many things. It could, for me, while I'm processing mine, I just realized that it could be an indication of me not want to doing something because there is this fights in my head that, okay, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I need to do better, maybe I need to work more on how I do things, maybe I need to add more energy into things, and I just feel overwhelmed by all those things, and I just feel like, what's the point? I don't need to do anything. Like, if at the end of the day what I'm going to do, I'm going to still criticize myself. Okay, if I do this thing, at the end of the day I will still not like it because I feel I've not put enough effort into it. Also, it could also mean that, okay, maybe we are trying to prove ourselves in some way or validate ourselves in some way, and we feel like, anyways, if I don't do it, it doesn't change anything. I'm still not, just like the first point, like I'm still not good enough, I'm still not that person, and there are people that are doing it better than I do it, so why do I have to do it? So I'll just sit here on my couch and keep scrolling on my YouTube or my Instagram, and just while I wait time. But deep down in our hearts, we have this goal, we have these ambitions, we have this dream that we need to achieve. And the truth is, every little step, every little action and inaction accumulates to achieving or not achieving what we want. For example, if I want to be a medical doctor, I can't just wake up one day and be a medical doctor. My decision that I make every single day, whether I go for my classes, or I read my books, or I study hard, or do all the assignments I'm supposed to do, it's not one single assignment that will make you a doctor. It's not one single book that will make you a doctor, but every single little piece of pages and things and little tiny steps that we make accumulate to getting us that degree or that accolades or that dream that we're aiming to achieve. And every single day when we feel like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, is us making a decision that, okay, I don't want to put in the effort to become or to achieve that goal I want to achieve. I'm a person that loves playing the instrument. I love the guitar so much. If you know me over the years, you know that I'm addicted to guitar. I don't know if that is a good word to say, but even though there have been back and forth in my life, sometimes when I don't play, sometimes, but I always find myself going back to it because there's just so much connection between me and that instrument. But one thing that will make me a better instrumentalist is the little decisions of, am I going to rehearse today? You don't become a professional instrumentalist in a day. If somebody practice for 15 minutes every day in a year and you practice for 24 hours, I don't know how to calculate 15 minutes in a year. That person will become a better instrumentalist than you are, because it's not the amount of how long you spend with it in a particular day, but the little step that you make each day consistently accumulates to you becoming a professional guitarist. So these are the kind of things that help me to manage myself in days that I feel like, man, I don't feel like doing anything. So I try to tell myself, okay, if I don't do this thing now, it's me saying no to my dreams. It's me saying no to my goals. It's me saying no to the things that I want to achieve. Also, I just want to throw this out there, especially to like teenagers that are in a new phase of their life, discovering themselves, self-realization, peer pressure and everything. I realize that when we get to a particular stage of our life, like in the teenage age, when we realize ourselves more, we are more conscious, we care more about what our friends say and what people out there say, even way more than what our parents might be saying sometimes. Maybe our parents need to say like things 10 times and somebody somewhere just needs to say one time and it get really to us. One thing that will make a difference between a teenager that really knows where he's going and a teenager that doesn't really know where he's going is when you make some decisions that might look a little bit dumb to the rest of the world at this time of your life, but those things are the things that like actually differentiate you from your peer group 10 years down the line. Because some things might look like, oh, you're not doing what everybody is doing, but the decision of you denying yourself in some way, decision of you like looking weird in some way to your fellow colleague, those little decisions also will accumulate and will pay off at the end of the day, even though it might be painful at this time that you're denying yourself the pleasure and the joy of being in the topic of the things that is going on around the school. It's not that you're trying to prove yourself to be better than somebody, because actually you are not in competition with anybody. You're just in competition with yourself. You should be able to prove to yourself that, okay, this is me, this is who I want to be. I'm not going to change my fundamental values because of the pressure of the things that are going on around me. So I'm just throwing this out there also because I just feel like it's a bit related to this topic, because we don't wake up one day to just become what we become. Every stage of our life actually accumulates. Our childhood, our teenage age, our adulthood, everything accumulates to us becoming what we become. I'm in my 30s now. I'm 31, and I realized that a lot of mistakes that I've made in the past, and a lot of good things that I've also done in the past, a lot of discipline that I've put into myself in the past is what makes me who I am right now. And those things is not a decision of one day or 1 hour or one season. It is consistent decision. So when you feel like I don't know what to do, I don't want to do anything, just know that today is also part of a big part of your life, even though it might be a tiny bit of it, but it is a tiny bit that adds up to a big part of your life. So whenever you feel like you don't want to do anything, whenever you feel like, man, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything, I would advise you to watch this video again. So you have to save this video and watch it again on those days, and I hope that it motivates you to get up and do that thing that you're shying away from doing or you're pushing around to doing. And I pray for your mental health. If you're struggling in your mental health in some way that is affecting your productivity, that the healing hand of the Lord will rest upon you, and that you find healing, and that you will find help in the right places, and that you will be able to overcome whatever that you're going through right now. And God bless you in Jesus' name. Bye.